Are you looking to give your yard and landscaping a fresh new look this fall? Look no further than Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. With years of experience in general construction and landscaping, Kyle Gray and his team are here to help transform your outdoor space. From mowing and trimming to full landscaping cleanups, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting can do it all. And this fall, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting is excited to announce that we will also be offering Christmas light installation services. Make your home the envy of the neighborhood with professional Christmas light installation from Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. Give us a call at 606-729-6887 and let us make your yard and land look new again. Don't wait. Contact Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting for all your general construction, landscaping, and Christmas light installation needs.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more, and we stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across great plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Manager Donovan Storm offers a full line of insurance products to cover your family and business needs. Kentucky Farm Bureau offers home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. The friendly staff is ready to assist you with any of your questions at 528-2030. Manager Donovan Storm and his staff are located at 1456 West Cumberland Gap Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky. Call today for your free quote.
Since 2009, Gondolier Italian Restaurant and Pizza has been locally owned and operated and has enjoyed sharing made-from-scratch Italian favorites, oven-fresh pizza, and sweet desserts for the London and surrounding communities. We use only the freshest ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste with a vast selection of pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And you can't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're one of our beloved regulars stopping by for the usual, or enjoying our unbeatable happy hour for the first time, we're here to help you feel like part of the family. So come visit us right off exit 41 in London, Kentucky.
Quality, creativity, and customer service. That's what sets Curb Kings apart. Located in London, Kentucky, but serving all the 13th region and southeastern Kentucky, we are your go-to when looking for top-notch quality. If you want your landscaping to truly stand out, our custom curbing is what you need. With many different designs, styles, and colors, true curb appeal can now be obtained at an affordable price, yet long-lasting solution. With over 25 years experience, let Josh Maxey and his crew help you through your next outdoor project while making it one of the most enjoyable upgrades yet. Our customer service and reliability will always be second to none, as we will constantly go the extra mile for your satisfaction. Call us today for a consultation and free estimate. Today is the day to take your outside entertainment area to the next level. Call Josh Maxey at 606-224-0715 or Cam Maxey at 606-231-2810.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
And welcome to In the Huddle. Ronnie Smith with you here tonight with my good buddy Mondo Sima. Mondo, it was an unbelievable week of football here in the 13th region with 4 of our teams had survived and advanced, and unfortunately that's cut to 2. We'll talk about that in a minute, but it sure was a great week for football.
Absolutely, man. Just like we got 2 teams advancing on to the next round, and, Ronnie, at this point, that's all you can hope for, buddy.
Well, we're going to talk about them in a minute, but before that we talk about high school, I want to talk about the state championship game of the 8th grade. Brent Jackson, our good friend, love Brent, we've been friends so long. Congratulations to the Corbin Redhounds, who won the state championship literally not much more than 24 hours ago. And we are going to be joined by Coach Jackson. Coach, you've not had a whole lot of time to soak this in. We appreciate you taking time to be with us tonight.
Oh, hey, thank you, Ronnie. Yeah, you and Mondo do a tremendous job supporting these programs, and we appreciate you having us on tonight.
Yeah, well, you know what a great weekend it was, and you know you've had so much success. The Lord's blessed you so much through the
Mm.
years. What was different about this team compared to your teams in the past?
Well, a lot of things, Ronnie. Every team's different. Every year is different, and just adversity. Just coming back from a lot of adversity. We had, everything from the unfortunate shooting, in Rockcastle County and all that, and kind of put things on hold. And um, gosh, that was in itself an ordeal. Obviously tragic. And then we had some glitches with our schedule, and we actually had a period where we didn't play football for 4 weeks, even
Wow.
despite beyond the shooting. And so just the way things played out, we had a forfeit, and then we got a bye, and then we had a team that didn't reschedule us as the last regular season game. So I can't say enough about this bunch, how they persevered, stayed with it. It's probably the best practice group we've ever had, and had to be able to get to where we ended up last night.
Yeah, how's the middle school football program across the state of Kentucky? How's it changed through the years? I know you've had a lot of impact on that. Talk about the way it was at the beginning and how it's evolved the way it is now.
Yeah, well, I go all the way back to '98. So when I started, it was a different brand of football. Preparation was nothing like it is today. Um, I think we played a good brand of football, and you saw that across the state with some of the top programs. But man, how it has evolved, and I think the Kentucky Middle School Football Association uh, brought in their state championship format in 2008, 2009, and since then we have just across the state teams have had to really up their game and compete at a different level, and so that's what you see manifest itself every Thursday night and down the stretch to the state playoffs.
Yeah, just like I said, this time 24 hours ago, you're probably on your way back to Corbin, and as you were sitting in your vehicle, kind of reflecting, what was going through Coach Jackson's mind?
Oh gosh, that bus ride home, guys, is tremendous. Growing up here, being a Corbin guy, it has been embedded in my mind since I was birthed. I think that if it's Corbin football, we should strive for state championships. So all that's running through my mind, and on that bus ride home is pretty ruckus. We let the kids celebrate, and they deserve to. And I'm trying to get some thoughts together, but I always just go back to just family and just coaches that I had that inspired me, that to try to play football the right way and to aspire for greatness really is the goal. And we make no bones about it. We and that's where we try to end up. And our kids do a great job of doing the things it takes to get there a lot.
Well, Mondo Simon, there's nobody better than the state of Kentucky, and he's even a greater man than he is a coach.
Yeah, 100%. And I've had the opportunity to be on that bus ride with Coach Jackson after one of his state championships. And
yes, sir.
And you talk about some fun, Coach. And not only like Ronnie just said, are you a great coach? You're a great person, a great human being, and a great asset for these young kids coming up through middle school. So we appreciate you for that more than anything. But for the people out here, Coach, this is your sixth 8th grade state championship. You've won 3 in 7th grade, and you've had teams in both 7th and 8th that have won state championships in the same year. This team was 13-1, and I know talking to some people, they didn't think you guys might have an opportunity to win one this year, but you proved a lot of people wrong. So talk to us about some of the kids that, had an impact and, some of those practice players too that stepped up and made these kids better every day.
Yeah, thank you, Mondo. I want to recognize our kids, and I appreciate you bringing that up because obviously things get, really big last night. We do a lot of recognitions, and we got a big banquet scheduled, and we'll recognize the kids, but I want to give them a shout out, and I appreciate you giving us the opportunity to do that. But, first and foremost, great practice team. And I got to say this before I talk about any kids, because everybody contributed tremendously in their own special way. But I got to say that this group was totally selfless, unselfish. We had some change ups in the lineup from 7th to 8th grade. And, going in, you kind of look and see the dynamics of the kids and how they progress from 7th to 8th and kind of see where they might fit best. And even thinking about the high school level. So we had some kids that kind of took a back seat and was willing to do other things for our football team at different positions. And I'm really proud of them for that. We had, to my knowledge, might have been behind the scenes, but we had very little, controversy or any, backbiting or any of those things that can happen. But man, this team was all about team and understanding what it took to accomplish the goal that happened last night. So, it starts with, the quarterback position. I got to give a lot of credit to Brett Estep, who fought for the position and won it and did a great job leading our football team from day one. And then, just centering our team around what we thought was the best, to be able to be a balanced offense, run the football as well as throwing it. And so had a multitude of kids competing for for very few spots. But, you take a Jackson Marlowe, a Luke Trett that came back and gave us another year, as well as Easton Hendrickson at the tight end spot and Landon Broughton. We just had a tremendous amount of skilled athletes, taking those carries up and down the field. And then Brody Hart, obviously, coming in and doing a lot of things for us, a dynamic player, and really, really setting the tone for our offense.
Well, Coach, you've got a career record of 257 and 63. I mean, that's just unbelievable. But, one person can only do so much. So you've got to surround yourself with good people, and you've done a tremendous job of that through your career. So talk to us a little bit and tell us a bit about those guys that's been along the journey with you.
Well, again, thank you, Mondo, for giving me the opportunity to express my gratitude to this coaching staff. I got to start right at the top with Coach Barnett. Jeff Barnett, played high school football with Jeff and been a great friend of mine since, we were probably 11 years old. And it just seemed like the right fit that very first year. And back in 98, I went to Jeff, and he'd already been with the middle school program with Coach Willard Ferris for 1 year. And then Coach Ferris stepped aside and basically, the job kind of landed to me. And I went to Jeff first and foremost. And I knew what Jeff was about and what a great football mind he has and what he means to kids. And so I asked him to come on board. And so as of last night, Jeff and I have been together for 28 years, and he's been my DC the entire time. And he is, and I don't say this lightly, he's the best in the business. Everybody in the state of Kentucky knows that when they play us, Jeff's going to stop them and do a great job with that. And so I can't say enough about him. He's my right-hand man. He's my partner. He's an excellent football coach, and I'd put him up against anybody. Not just the way he coaches, but the way he treats kids. And I'm very appreciative of that. But, I've got some other guys that have been just loyal to me over the years, and some of them are new on board. And the good thing about it, we try to recycle as many Red Hounds as we can, and that's always a plus for us, because we can talk a lot about those things that were instilled in us in this program as Red Hounds. And, you go Tim Massengill on that staff. We got Josh Kopic, former Red Hounds. Dylan Massengill, one of our younger coaches, to come along and does a great job with the young guys. Got a new guy, kind of an outsider it's kind of an insider, Jeff Roberson. He took care of our O-line, D-line responsibilities this year. Had a little shake up there, and he and did a tremendous job. He's a super teacher in our middle school, and came along as a football coach this year and did a great job anchoring that for us as far as the line is concerned. Brett Barnett, kind of mentoring under Jeff this year defensively, did a tremendous job doing that. And so, yeah, we've surrounded ourselves with really good people. I got to give a shout out to Chance Hendrickson, who's our 7th grade head coach. Does a great job kind of keeping me squared away on weekends like this past one. And he's kind of our resident historian. And I'm sure, Mondo, you probably got my record from him. he's a super fan, and he's a super coach, and he is like one of my own sons. And I sure appreciate what he means to the program and the Red Hound pride he takes into what he does and what we do. So I'll give you a shout out real quick to a couple other guys. Ryan Flynn came aboard, got a couple kids in the program. Zach Horvath, Travis Hart, again, Ryan Tate and Tim Massagill. And man, I can't say enough about them. If I couldn't do what I do, any success that I've had is obviously a result in of the support staff, and they've done a tremendous job. I love them.
Well, I know I can probably speak for Ronnie when I say this, but Coach, we love you. We appreciate what you do. You're a huge asset to our community, to our school system, and to these young men that have been under you. And I know there's a lot of them too that, have also gone on into the coaching ranks, into different places and at the high school level too. And, I've seen a couple posts on Facebook and different social media sites that they're giving you credit for that. So we appreciate you, brother. And we thank you for coming on with us tonight.
Well, hey, thank you guys. And again, to God be the glory. And he because of him, I'm able to do what I do and just have a passion for it, and love you guys and how y'all supported us and continue to do that, and just love this Corbin community. And hey, go Red Hounds.
Well, we love you too, Coach. Appreciate you taking time to be with us tonight.
Thank you, brothers.
All right. That was Brent Jackson. Yeah, don't get any better than Coach Jackson. We're glad to have him with us tonight, Mondo.
Yeah, great person, great human being. Like we emphasized through the whole process there, Ronnie, he's more than just a coach to these kids. I can tell you that.
Yeah, and we've got some more great interviews. We're going to have some players from Bell County. We're going to have some players from Corbin on there. We got one of our favorite OCs that's going to come and be with us. We're going to take just a brief time out here. When we come back, we'll have another special guest here on the Martin's Peterbilt presentation of the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network in the Huddle.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more, and we'll stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across Great Plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Manager Donovan Storm offers a full line of insurance products to cover your family and business needs. Kentucky Farm Bureau offers home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. The friendly staff is ready to assist you with any of your questions at 528-2030. Manager Donovan Storm and his staff are located at 1456 West Cumberland Gap Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky. Call today for your free quote.
Since 2009, Gondolier Italian Restaurant and Pizza has been locally owned and operated and has enjoyed sharing made-from-scratch Italian favorites, oven-fresh pizza, and sweet desserts for the London and surrounding communities. We use only the freshest ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste with a vast selection of pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And you can't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're one of our beloved regulars stopping by for the usual, or enjoying our unbeatable happy hour for the first time, we're here to help you feel like part of the family. So come visit us right off exit 41 in London, Kentucky.
We're so glad to have you with us here on In the Huddle, presented by Martin's Peterbilt and the L4 Security Network here. We want to real quickly, Mondo, go over the scores from Friday night. We saw a couple tough ones that going out. Bell County was able to win. We'll talk about that in a minute. Corbin, we'll talk about that in a minute. But we want to give kudos to Williamsburg. They fall to a very good Hazard Bulldog team by the score of 56-18. They finished the season 9-2. But Mondo, they had a great year.
Yeah, Coach Aaron, he puts a great product on the field every year. And this is a fairly young team for him, Ronnie. And these guys are going to come back bigger, better, and stronger than this past year.
So we look at the other score. North Laurel, who had the big win week before last, they fall short against Southwestern Pulaski, 31-14. They made a deep run there into the playoffs.
Yeah, well, North Laurel had to travel to Pulaski Southwestern, and that's a tough place to play over there in Warrior Nation. So, But North Laurel, Coach Nelson, those guys, they fought, they battled through a lot of adversity this year. And, hey, look for those guys to come back as well, Ronnie. They've got some young kids too.
Well, we want to definitely highlight some of the student athletes from both of our teams at Advance. We've got Blake Burnett in the back. I see you back there, Blake. We're waiting on your buddy. When he gets in, we're going to go ahead and we'll interview some Corbin guys. And when your buddy gets on there, Mr. Blake Evans, we'll have you guys. But first, because I don't want to waste his time because I know he's a busy man, want to welcome my good friend Bart Elam, the offensive coordinator for the Corbin Red Hounds. Coach, thanks for taking your time to be with us tonight. I know you're extremely busy and got an extremely big game to get ready for next week.
No, Ronnie, we were working really hard on game planning for Ashland today, but kind of done for the night. But I appreciate you guys having me on. I was sitting in the backstage here listening to Coach Jackson. It was as far as a guy to lead a program, you can't ask for anybody better than Coach Jackson. And it was just kind of a joy to let him have his moment there. And because, he's such a humble person. And it was I'm so glad that you guys had him on here. And I brought Cade Elam to play for him 5 years ago. That's why Cade's here, because he's such a great builder of men, and he's still doing that for kids today. So I'm really a big Coach Brent Jackson fan.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because Mondo and I were talking about that a little bit earlier. Coach, for people who don't realize your background, I mean, you are so blessed. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, 12, 13 years at Pineville. Before that, kind of give your background. Let folks know that in the region may not know everything about Bart Elam.
Yeah, I was a terrible quarterback at Knox Central High School in the late. I played football at Union College. Learned a whole lot of football. Met a whole lot of good guys, and was blessed to get some good jobs under some good guys that taught me a lot about football, and was blessed that Pineville hired a 24-year-old to take a program that was struggling, and it was just Pineville will always be one of my homes, and I love the people there. It's such a great community, but it was there's always a shelf life as a coach, and there's always time to kind of move on and do other things, but I kind of had 2 stints at Union College as the offense coordinator there. And when Coach Greer got the job at Corbin, he asked me to come and call his offense for him. So that's what brought me to Corbin. And it's been a great ride so far.
Yeah, a lot of success. And I know, Mondo, you've got some stats there. Mondo worked getting some stuff together. Mondo, it's pretty unbelievable the success as an offensive coordinator that Coach Elam's had.
Well, I mean, Coach, you guys are spreading the ball all over the field and have weapons at every position. So talk to us a little bit about those kids and, what goes in a little bit about what you do calling plays and stuff on this team with so many kids that can perform.
Yeah, it's just really as a play caller on the offense side, you just want to get your guys the ball in space, and we've just been so blessed to have great guys here at Corbin. The last 5 years, and this year's no different. We run. I don't know a whole lot if a lot of people know a whole lot about our offense, but we kind of run the extended triple, which is no different than the old school triple option. We just do it with screens and things like that. And but this year we've been able to really extend the field, with Noah Sama and Colton Creekmore and Cam Eastep. You can just get it to him in space, and he can just do so many things, and Eli Petrosky maybe doesn't have as many catches, but he's so important to our offense as far as protecting those guys and blocking for those option guys out on the edge. And of course, like it doesn't, none of it happens unless you have those big guys up front. And our skill guys will be the first to tell you that it always starts with them. And we've thrown it a little bit more. Most of the time we're 50-50 or really close to it. We're a little bit more pass heavy this year, but it's just because we have such good weapons on the outside and a good quarterback to get them the football. So, we're just trying to take what the defense gives us, and so far it's worked out for us.
Well, Coach, you guys have rushed the ball for almost 1,500 yards this year with 28 touchdowns. I mean, that's pretty significant too. And, with a lot of different guys getting touches, in the backfield. But receiving, this is where you're talking about, Cade and stuff. Man, that kid has shown out all year with, almost 3,200 yards passing, 38 touchdowns. I mean, you got the ball to 10 different receivers, that have played significant, games and plays for you guys. But, just really, really fun brand of football to watch. Man, we appreciate what you've done and what you've brought here to the community. And, love you guys and your family, man. So, hey, got a few more games to go.
Yes, sir. I appreciate the kind words, Mondo.
All right. We appreciate you coming on, Coach. You have a good night, sir.
All right. See you Monday.
Yeah, thanks, Bart, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you down the road.
Thank you, guys.
All right. That was the offensive coordinator, Mr. Bart Elam from the Corbin Red Hounds, having a phenomenal season, and just a great interview with him. One of the best around. He could be a head coach pretty much anywhere he wanted to, Mondo.
Yeah. Yeah, just, really, really good offensive mind, which football runs in his family. His brother-in-law's been in some big-time jobs and stuff, and, I'm sure they talk about things and what to do. And anytime you can have that, from the pro level, Ronnie, it's just going to be a huge asset for the kids on the respective team.
Well, we're going to keep loving on some student athletes. We're going to talk to a couple Bell County Bobcats. Bell County was able to advance and survive and go to the next round. They had a big win over Lawrence County, 44-12 to improve to 11-1 on the season. And we've got two great guests that are going to be with us. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back right after these messages here on the presentation of the Martin's Peterbilt 13th Region Media Network by L4 Securities in the Huddle.
Quality, creativity, and customer service. That's what sets Curb Kings apart. Located in London, Kentucky, but serving all the 13th region and southeastern Kentucky, we are your go-to when looking for top-notch quality. If you want your landscaping to truly stand out, our custom curbing is what you need. With many different designs, styles, and colors, true curb appeal can now be obtained at an affordable price, yet long-lasting solution. With over 25 years experience, let Josh Maxey and his crew help you through your next outdoor project while making it one of the most enjoyable upgrades yet. Our customer service and reliability will always be second to none, as we will constantly go the extra mile for your satisfaction. Call us today for a consultation and free estimate. Today is the day to take your outside entertainment area to the next level. Call Josh Maxey at 606-224-0715 or Cam Maxey at 606-231-2810. We also want to wish all student athletes of the 13th region a very successful and healthy season.
Are you looking to give your yard and landscaping a fresh new look this fall? Look no further than Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. With years of experience in general construction and landscaping, Kyle Gray and his team are here to help transform your outdoor space. From mowing and trimming to full landscaping cleanups, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting can do it all. And this fall, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting is excited to announce that we will also be offering Christmas light installation services. Make your home the envy of the neighborhood with professional Christmas light installation from Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. Give us a call at 606-729-6887 and let us make your yard and land look new again. Don't wait. Contact Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting for all your general construction, landscaping, and Christmas light installation needs.
And we are back here on In the Huddle. And we're going to be joined by a couple of Bell County Bobcats. One of them's in the dark. Blake, you're going to have to turn a light on, man. I
I'm
can't
trying.
see. Yeah, I don't. You in a car? Or where you at tonight?
Yeah, I'm
Blake?
in my truck. I'm in my truck.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
You'll just have to lean forward a little closer to the camera. There you go. That way we can see you. We got two great guys. We got Blake Evans and we got Blake Burnett. Guys, thank you for joining us tonight. QB, we'll talk with you, Blake. How you feeling today? Your body, you get some rest after taking some pretty hard hits the other night.
Yeah, I'm a little sore, but always feels good. It feels a lot better after you've won.
That's absolutely. And, just congratulations, guys. I mean, just where you are right now and how the Lord has blessed you and getting to this point. And you got a big game coming up. QB, I'm going to call you QB because you're both Blake. How do you feel to have a fullback, man, that can do some blocking for you? It kind of helps you out a little bit because you got a great offensive line, but he throws a little bit extra there to help you out.
He just does a little bit of everything for us. I mean, he blocks for me, for the backs especially. He runs it, and he's a really underrated receiver. He's got 2 touchdowns catching on the year, and I don't know the exact amount of receptions, but he's a threat for sure.
Yeah, it's great. So, Evans, we'll talk to you, man. You're an unbelievable defensive player, 91 tackles on the season. Yeah, you run the ball, you catch the ball. Which do you like better, man? You like that offense or you like that defense?
You know, I like the offense because I feel like I'm more of a protector, but I like the defense more because I'm the leader of the front 7 we got going there, and I like being able to make them calls, about like Blake does on offense, how I do on the defense.
Yeah, what's it mean to you to be able to wear that Bobcats name across your jersey, man?
I mean, it just means everything. I'm so proud, and I am blessed just to be able to play the game the way I do, and for the team I play for.
Yeah, Mondo, these are 2 guys here. They had adversity. They lose that first game of the year. They kicked it into gear. Probably was the best thing that happened to them because I guarantee you it got them focused.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to say, first of all, congratulations on a tremendous year this far. And, there's a lot of people got you guys to get past this next round as well. But it seems like you guys have a tremendous chemistry together. So tell us a little bit about, what you've done to be able to grow that off of the football field.
I think it's just just chemistry. We're together all the time. I mean, we're on the field. We're always working together. And after practice, we're talking about stuff we need to do for the week, how we need to get locked in. And even when it's not season, we're just friends off the field, and we just always have a connection.
Well, Blake Burnett, you had here against Lawrence County, you had 10 rushes for 92 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Blake Evans, you had 5 receptions for 93 yards and 2 touchdowns, 31 for 141 with 3 touchdowns. So, you guys putting some numbers on the board, and, man, just kudos to you all. And we love what you're doing, and we're big Bobcats fans, so let's keep it rolling.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way we feel, guys. We're 13th region fans. We're here to promote the 13th region. And you guys have a great chance. I believe you're going to take it home next week. But, what can you kind of tell us about LC that you guys are playing? You guys looked at them any yet?
Yeah, I know me and Blake we've done a lot of film study already just since Friday on them. They're just a fast and team. They like hitting them outsides and hitting the quick stuff out on you and try to put their athletes out in space. We just got to come up and make tackles and make the plays on them before they make them on us.
Well, Evans, just talking to you about defense being important to you, being a linebacker, having a guy like Blake on defense, he's got 6 interceptions, man.
Yeah.
So QB, I'm going to ask you being a quarterback, has that helped you read defenses better?
Oh, yeah.
And be able to see what the offense is going to do?
Just kind of see trends in offenses. And everybody does different stuff, but at the same time, everyone has the same goal. They want to move the ball in certain ways. And a lot of people have similar plays, so it helps with recognition for sure.
Well, thanks for joining us. As Mondo said, we are rooting for you guys Friday night. And, man, leave it all on that field. Log Mountain is going to be crazy. We wish you all the best of luck. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank y'all very much.
Thank you.
All right, that's Blake Evans and Blake Burnett that are with us tonight. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we've got some great athletes. We've got the Hatfield brothers. Yeah, Luke and Jace Hatfield are going to be with us. And Mondo, you might want to check on our other surprise guest. He's not logged in yet, and see if he's going to be able to join us. But we'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with the Hatfield brothers.
Are you looking to give your yard and landscaping a fresh new look this fall? Look no further than Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. With years of experience in general construction and landscaping, Kyle Gray and his team are here to help transform your outdoor space. From mowing and trimming to full landscaping cleanups, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting can do it all. And this fall, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting is excited to announce that we will also be offering Christmas light installation services. Make your home the envy of the neighborhood with professional Christmas light installation from Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. Give us a call at 606-729-6887 and let us make your yard and land look new again. Don't wait. Contact Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting for all your general construction, landscaping, and Christmas light installation needs.
Quality, creativity, and customer service. That's what sets Curb Kings apart. Located in London, Kentucky, but serving all the 13th region and southeastern Kentucky, we are your go-to when looking for top-notch quality. If you want your landscaping to truly stand out, our custom curbing is what you need. With many different designs, styles, and colors, true curb appeal can now be obtained at an affordable price, yet long-lasting solution. With over 25 years experience, let Josh Maxey and his crew help you through your next outdoor project while making it one of the most enjoyable upgrades yet. Our customer service and reliability will always be second to none, as we will constantly go the extra mile for your satisfaction. Call us today for a consultation and free estimate. Today is the day to take your outside entertainment area to the next level.
Since 2009, Gondolier Italian Restaurant and Pizza has been locally owned and operated and has enjoyed sharing made-from-scratch Italian favorites, oven-fresh pizza, and sweet desserts for the London and surrounding communities. We use only the freshest ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste with a vast selection of pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And you can't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're one of our beloved regulars stopping by for the usual, or enjoying our unbeatable happy hour for the first time, we're here to help you feel like part of the family. So come visit us right off exit 41 in London, Kentucky.
And we're back here on the presentation of the Martin's Peterbilt L4 Security Network in the Huddle here on the 13th Region Media Network. I'm Ronnie Smith with my buddy Mondo Sama. We have already had a phenomenal show tonight, had some great guests, but we're going to keep them rolling, my friend.
All right, let's go, brother.
Let's go now with the Hatfield brothers, Mr. Jace and little brother Luke that's with us tonight. How you doing tonight, gentlemen?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Luke?
Doing great. Doing good.
Yeah, so you guys home? Where you at tonight? You spend an evening at the house?
Yeah, we're at the house. We've been here ever since football let out after film, and yeah, we've just been chilling.
Well, that's kind of what I wanted to ask you. Like, what's your typical Sunday look like, and does it look any different getting this deep into playoff, or are you guys still in the same routine?
Yeah, no, we're still in the same routine. We come in every day. We meet as a team and watch film and try to, correct what we did last game and try to, improve on every week. So.
Yeah, and it's been a great year. I love it when I get to call the tackles, and I try to give you guys as much love as I can. And I love it sometimes I get to call both of your names on the same play, which I know means a lot to your family. But Jace, I'll just ask you before we talk to Luke too, is what's it like to see little brother stepping up this year and be able to be in the trenches with you?
Yeah, it's awesome. Definitely, you get to see him like on the field and, him making great plays and everything. It's just, it's an awesome like atmosphere to be at because, I'll never get this time back. So, playing with him is just, an experience that nobody else, it's hard for anybody else to, say.
Right, and that's true. And here you are in your senior year, and it's been a great career for you. If it ended today, but the best is yet to come. But Luke, I was looking at some stats from you that was shared with me a little bit earlier. You're top 30 in the 4A in sacks. What clicked for you this year? Not that you wasn't engaged last year, but there is a maturity. Jace could tell you that happens too between freshman year, sophomore year. When did it click for you, and when did you start seeing the field better and kick it into gear?
I think it really clicked at the end of last season when our season came short, and me and Jace just really worked out a lot in the off season, and he really pushed me a lot. He gave me a lot of tips on what to do in some situations, and then I've just added that to my current football knowledge, and I've just been doing really well for myself, and I'm just a blessing from God, really. That's all it is.
Yeah, well, how does it feel though? Because we got the Hatfield brothers on here, but you're not even the best athlete in your family. You got your baby sister Olivia that I coached for years. She's a great athlete. I've got to give her some love tonight. I still think she could probably beat you boys a game 1-on-1 in basketball.
Yeah, yeah, she probably could.
Maybe him, yeah. But more so me. I taught her everything. I don't.
You taught her everything she knows. Well, that's great. Well, Mondo, I'm gonna say one more thing. Now, Jason gets out there. He's all business. I mean, Jace, he throws people down. He'll get up. He'll walk around. But Luke, he's a dancer. Don't you think that I haven't seen you out there dancing from the press box, Luke Hatfield? When are you going to teach Big Brother some of your dance moves?
I don't know. We don't have to work on it. Celebration when he gets a sack. We came up with one, so he's got one.
I love it.
Jay's shaking his head, Ronnie.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. We're going. Yeah, if I get a sack or something, I might do a little celebration.
Well, hey guys, tell us a little bit about your relationship. I mean, is it one that you guys kind of get on one another? Do you push each other? I mean, just tell us a little about that. I mean, and what's went into that as far as football.
Yeah, we got a tight relationship. Like, if he does something wrong, I always pull him over, and I'm trying to tell him what to do right. And if I do something wrong, he's like that way with me, and we just feed off each other. And I think that over from the beginning of the season and then now, Luke has just stepped up as a big player. Of course, he makes mistakes. Of course, I make mistakes. We're not perfect, but there's definitely been an increase over the weeks since the start of the season, and it's great to watch him grow and succeed in varsity football.
Well, you're exactly right, buddy. You guys have both had tremendous seasons. Jace, you 49 tackles, 1 for loss, 2 sacks. Luke, 22 total tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 4 sacks, as Ronnie said earlier. You guys have been a huge asset for this defense on this Corbin team that, in my opinion, has got better week after week after week. And you guys are coming into the most important time of the season. So, tell us a little bit about this next game for you all and what you have to do to win it.
Yeah, we were actually going over film today, man. We were going over all their formations and everything. And they're a good team. They got weaknesses. We got weaknesses. But, at the end of the day, who's going to be more physical? And I feel like we've shown that through these weeks. And I feel like our defensive especially has gotten better and better. We're more confident, we're more physical, and I think it's just going to come show Friday night and through these practices this week.
Right, and you spoke of that. You got another teammate that's going to be eligible to play this week. So how do you think that helps you going, even further into the playoffs?
Yeah, that definitely helps. Miles, he's a great addition to the team, and it's sad to see him sit all this time and not get to play, but I feel like his return, especially if it was me and I didn't get to play my senior year, I said that game back, people are going to remember that game. And I feel like he's going to come out and show, like why he should have played, all these weeks before. And I think he'll have a great, couple games, hopefully.
I love that mindset from you, buddy. And I can tell you one thing, people in Red Hound Nation will remember Jace Hatfield for years to come. And Luke, you got a little more growing to do, brother. You're going to have to get in the weight room with big brother here and, get a little more meat on. But, hey, we love you guys and love your family, man. You all are awesome, and just keep up the hard work, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man. I really appreciate it. It's
all
been
right,
fun.
y'all have a good night. Thank you.
Well, I wondered how you guys would do. Connor told me, he said, Connor said, they won't say 5 words. You guys proved Connor wrong. You'll have to give him a hard time tomorrow.
All right. I got you.
All right. We love you guys. Enjoy your family time the rest of the night, and we'll see you down the road.
All right. See ya.
All right. So that was the Hatfield brothers and Mondo. They've been coming to play here lately, and Corbin goes on to play Ashland. Bell County goes on to play Lexington Catholic. Going to be 2 great games that are taking place this weekend. Only 2 teams in the 13th region that's left.
That's it, man. This thing's winding down. And, in my opinion, the 2 best teams that have been right there all along, Ronnie, in the top 10. So, just those show numbers, and the pick'ems have been pretty close. So.
Yeah, they really have, and really, we talked about separation from those top 2 teams, and it really, the cream always rises to the top. We're going to take one more timeout. When we come back, we'll look at the pick'ems, and we'll wrap up this week's show. You're listening to the Martin's Peterbilt presentation of the L4 Security 13th Region Media in the Huddle. We'll be back right after these messages.
Are you looking to give your yard and landscaping a fresh new look this fall? Look no further than Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. With years of experience in general construction and landscaping, Kyle Gray and his team are here to help transform your outdoor space. From mowing and trimming to full landscaping cleanups, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting can do it all. And this fall, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting is excited to announce that we will also be offering Christmas light installation services. Make your home the envy of the neighborhood with professional Christmas light installation from Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. Give us a call at 606-729-6887.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more. We will stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across Great Plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Manager Donovan Storm offers a full line of insurance products to cover your family and business needs. Kentucky Farm Bureau offers home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. The friendly staff is ready to assist you with any of your questions at 528-2030. Manager Donovan Storm and his staff are located at 1456 West Cumberland Gap Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky. Call today for your free quote.
Quality, creativity, and customer service. That's what sets Curb Kings apart. Located in London, Kentucky, but serving all the 13th region and southeastern Kentucky, we are your go-to when looking for top-notch quality. If you want your landscaping to truly stand out, our custom curbing is what you need.
Since 2009, Gondolier Italian Restaurant and Pizza has been locally owned and operated and has enjoyed sharing made-from-scratch Italian favorites, oven-fresh pizza, and sweet desserts for the London and surrounding communities. We use only the freshest ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste with a vast selection of pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And you can't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're one of our beloved regulars stopping by for the usual, or enjoying our unbeatable happy hour for the first time, we're here to help you feel like part of the family. So come visit us right off exit 41 in London, Kentucky.
And we are back here to the 13th Region's presentation here. We love to promote the student athletes here on In the Huddle, presented by Martin's Peterbilt. Ronnie Smith with Mondo Sima here on the L4 Security Network, 13th Region Media. And we want to move right on, Mondo Sama, and take a look at our pick'ems for this week. As we can see, going into the final week, actually, it may or may not be the final week. I shouldn't say that. We'll keep going as long as we have teams that are in it. Looks like that Mr. Dixon, who Dixon Law Office actually sponsors this, he's got the lead. And he and John Crisologo, it's going to come down to the very end. And they all pick the same except the Pikeville-Sarah game. And so it's going to come down to those two, more than likely, Mondo. Most people have Bell County women and Corbin here in the 13th region. And I'm like you, I have to believe with them. I really believe that we're going to see both of our teams here in the 13th region survive and advance to that region championship game.
Absolutely. Coach Hilton's done a tremendous job on Log Mountain up there this year, Ronnie. And, hey, they're up there one more time. And those guys, they've got a lot of good stuff going on right now for that team. So I do look for them to advance.
Well, we've had the Blakes on. We've had the Hatfield brothers on. We've had the offensive coordinator, former head coach on. We've had the state championship middle school coach on. It's been a great show tonight, Mondo. As always, it's good to be able to spend Sunday night with you, my friend.
Yes, sir. Great show. A lot of great folks. And, man, this is what we do. Just try to give these kids and the region some love and some recognition. And proud to be a part of it with you, my friend.
Absolutely. And we're going to sign off for tonight. And hopefully we'll be able to be back next week as we've got some teams. I really am rooting for you, Corbin. I'm rooting for you, Bell County. Go on and keep on advancing. Leave everything you have on that field. Till the next time, for my partner, Mondo Sima, this is Ronnie Smith signing off. Have a wonderful evening.
Quality, creativity, and customer service. That's what sets Curb Kings apart. Located in London, Kentucky, but serving all the 13th region and southeastern Kentucky, we are your go-to when looking for top-notch quality. If you want your landscaping to truly stand out, our custom curbing is what you need. With many different designs, styles, and colors, true curb appeal can now be obtained at an affordable price, yet long-lasting solution. With over 25 years experience, let Josh Maxey and his crew help you through your next outdoor project while making it one of the most enjoyable upgrades yet. Our customer service and reliability will always be second to none, as we will constantly go the extra mile for your satisfaction. Call us today for a consultation and free estimate. Today is the day to take your outside entertainment area to the next level. Call Josh Maxey at 606-224-0715 or Cam Maxey at 606-231-2810.